Hello guys, and welcome to a very, very delayed but nonetheless timely Minecraft server update. So first things first, guys, the Minecraft thing was a first also for me, meaning that I knew nothing when I started, and I have learned so much in the process. The bottom line is the old Minecraft server game thing I had going on, you had going on, it's dead completely. I have been spending a few days now trying to recover everything, and each time I did so, the plugins caused new problems, and everything falls down to two things, whereas one is the main. I selected out of date, unmaintained, dysfunctional plugins for the Minecraft server, and to be honest, guys, the the MC Pro hosting backup is still not up and running, so it has been really frustrating trying to work with this without being able to properly save, without doing like 4 hours of FTP all the time. But anyway, the truth is, the entire Minecraft project, the first world, the first game that I had going on, it was a very ambitious project. It was something that I really wanted to make, and I still really want to make it, but looking back now, I can see that the scope I had planned is just way too grand for what I can have going on in a viable way with my economy, because it would require several dedicated servers, because we're talking like thousands of chunks being loaded into the memory because of the way I had designed the worlds. So a cool idea, I really feel it was, and something I have saved because I want to hopefully one day continue with this project if the financials allow it. But for the time being, it is just not something I can realize in the current way. It doesn't mean that I don't want to do Minecraft, because I am badly hooked. I'm just showcasing a little bit of the last part of the adventure on the first Minecraft project. This was after the rollback, the second rollback, trying to get plots set up once again, because like everything was gone, especially on the plots. Link Beatbox and I had been spending a great deal of time trying to make these plots. It's something I really enjoyed making, customizing them, making them different shapes and sizes. But it is also one of the major flaws of the system, because we were looking at continuous griefing, and the main plugin causing the rollback was the region for sale plugin. So that was really a bummer, because the plots were like the foundation of the moving forward kind of game. But yeah, new stuff is coming. I have been spending the most of the time where I haven't been trying to save the old game, looking into new plugins, being in forums, being in contact with server managers, and trying to find out what can be fun for me, hopefully fun for others, and something that is going to be viable, going to be running in a way that is smooth and good for everybody. But we're going to be looking at that in a little bit of time. I just wanted to give the last part of the first game here a bit of highlighting and talking a bit about moving forward. So I believe in second chances. I do think a lot of you guys know that already. I hope I am going to be getting a new chance as game server manager kind of thing. It also means that everybody that has been coming to the Minecraft project, that have been banned, kicked, removed because of their inability to behave in the way that I wanted them to on the server, or moderators wanted them to, are going to be given a second chance if they want to be in on the game, on the server once again. Like clean slate. Hopefully everybody now understand that we kinda mean business. We don't want this stuff going on the server, abusing, griefing, bad mouthing, all that stuff. But I don't really feel people should be penalized forever, and I do want to give everybody a second chance. So once we launch the second Minecraft server, it's going to be a second chance for those players as well. Cool stuff going on on the old project. Alex000 here had a birthday on the server, spent a great deal of his birthday on the server with the community, and that was just so amazing. I made a speedy birthday cake for him, and like the entire community was so really cool and amazing in terms of something such as this, with loads of presents and celebrations going on, and it was so amazing to be part of that I have really been unable to set it completely aside, because that is exactly what I hope that we can get going again in a more stable, functional, enjoyable universe where things just aren't as buggy as what they have been this time around. So I've been selecting updated plugins, I have been removing a great deal of things. There are still things I'm working on, trying to get a new game going where things are much more stable. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of it once we like reach that part of the video, because I kind of like the new stuff. Not kind of, I really like what I had going on, what I have started out, but yeah, just wanted to say probably a goodbye to the old server here first. And like, Alex got loads of presents, and my birthday cake was like a tiny bit of the present, the celebration process. Coming up right around the corner is like, I think, what has to be called the main present, the main celebration event for Alex, that you can see right here. Oh yes, I do believe that Father and I don't know if it's Father or Joachim I should be saying, but Andling Beatbox had made a house, a present house for Alex with a chest inside filled with amazing goodies that would really allow him to crush it on the Minecraft server. So that was like really cool and amazing. So thank you guys really for supporting the community in this way. It was truly amazing. Jumping by a little bit of the stuff that was recreated, and like Link Beatbox made this amazing arena, he crushed it on it again and everything went down. Just really amazing projects that I just also like. We had the mall going on, the entire start area. Of course I have backed up those files in terms of if I ever get the financials to get it up and running in a decent way, but for now it is part of history really, more than anything else. So we're closing in on the end here, meaning that I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the new project. And like you all know, I'm very new to this Minecraft server kind of thing, and I came up with this amazing idea that apparently already exists like 1,000-fold. It is it is apparently a prison concept, but I didn't really know that. My thought was, if I can't do this grand scale kind of thing, if I can't make this like crazy open universe with these amazing things going on, what do I like to do besides that? I like the grind, I like unboxings, I like that when you have something that you have worked hard to get, it gives you some kind of community kudos. I like that if you make something amazing, you can be rewarded for it as well. So I try to look at all those things in a Minecraft perspective and pretty much like hold it up against a game such as Case Clicker, where we have this crazy grind and tapping for money, and we have the unboxing options. Yeah, just including the new skin here for the awesome SW, because yeah, it's awesome, really. Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to transfer those things into the new server, and this is like a short summary of what is going on so far. Plot Squared is running as the main plot functionality on the server. It is something you probably already know, meaning that commands and options are something you're familiar with. It means that the generator makes the entire world, optimizes chunks to keep the world as small as possible, gathering plots around the center of the game. And I'm pretty hyped about it. I think it's going to be really cool. There are some limitations to how many plots you can have. You can merge them together. Loads of options, but the main thing is this plot, besides being generated, it is something that that reduces server memory and chunk loading stuff. The financial part of this game is okay, so I want to think that it's unique, but of course it isn't. But this is very unboxing based, meaning that where the old universe was completely open, people could x-ray their way to diamonds and free cam their way to crazy stuff, spawners, everything spun out of control in terms of financials. This is the exact opposite. You need to unbox resources, and you need to buy keys with resources. So we're not buying keys with money. Money exists on the server as a very important thing, but in a very different way than what it did before. You needed to merge plots to buy plots. You needed to warp. So it is an important part of the game, but it is not something that is going to be easy for you to get unless you are part of the community. Everything that you want to get is almost something you want to be unboxing. And you do that by like buying keys, and right now in the starting area, keys cost dirt. So the rank you get is going to be affecting what different things cost. If you had first in the first game, you're gonna have first now. If you come in on the first day, when I start this, you're gonna be second. That's pretty much it. Everybody starts out with the starter rank. You can be a patron, you can be a default as well. But besides that, there is something called starter that allows you to go into the dirt mine that we're going to be looking at right now. So in the dirt mine, again, we have these different signs with different prices for different ranks. It is like this throughout the game. Your rank determines where you can be and what things cost. Every single item on the server sells for $0.001. Yes. Every resource area is divided into a PvP area and a non-PvP area. Some of the PvP areas are better, as in more rewarding, than the PvE ones. Of course, with the dirt mine, it doesn't really matter. The way I've made this dirt mine and the other resource areas is that it is a scripted command block generated area that resets at specific spots, and what I'm doing here is pretty much playing through the entire game, as you can see, on survival with no OP powers, showing you how I picture the base startup of the game, and to show you guys a little bit about the unboxing and all the different features. Note that I don't get hungry. I don't have hunger enabled right now. It will be. So I've been playing this a lot, trying to find out about the waiting time. Here you can see I got teleported out of the mine, and that is because I reached a part of the resource area where it recreated itself, and when it does that, it ports all players back to the signs. So you're gonna, like, the more people are in there, the more often you're gonna be ported away. So it's about figuring out where is it a good place to farm the resources. Perhaps I want to go into PvP because it's less crowded. Stuff like that is an option for you to ping pong with and find out what is the best way for me to get the resources that I need. Starting out, resources are dirt. 64 dirt gives you 1 key. I have fixed this so you land directly here on the plate. So you just like instant buy a key when you hit the pressure plate. It takes 64 dirt and it gives you 1 key. So it is done with multiple teleport mechanisms to try to combat people that stand close to get your stuff. It is not based on financials, so you cannot buy unlimited keys. You need to have 64 dirt in order to be able to go in there and get a key. So with your keys you want to get something besides dirt, but since this is unboxing you can actually also get dirt. It can be a good deal, it can be a bad deal. That is the entire concept behind the unboxing mechanism. You cannot build anything until you have wood. So you really want to be unboxing wood so that you can make yourself a crafting table. Perhaps you want to be making yourself a shovel. The way the system is designed right now is that when you are a starter, you access the dirt mine. When you want to upgrade to, say, the stone tier, which is the next tier, you need to pay 10 bucks, for example, and a stone pickaxe, it could be. When you do that, of course it takes your item, but then you lose the ability to enter the dirt mine. You have access to a new mine, which is almost identical to the dirt mine, with the main difference is that now it also has stone. That is like the main difference. Once you have played enough around in the stone mine, you can upgrade again with some item, with some type of money, to the coal tier. It will allow you to access the coal mine, which again is similar to the stone mine, just with coal item in it, coal ores in it as well. These three mines, these three tiers are what I consider to be the starting area tiers. Everything in this area is starting area, meaning that the main resource you want to work with is dirt. So even though you are in the coal mine, even if you are in the stone mine, the main thing that will be in the mine is dirt, because you need dirt for keys. Once you are done with the coal mine, you will be able to access a completely new area, and you will be able to be the iron tier. Once you hit the iron tier, your main economy will be iron. So that is like a massive change in the game. You will also gain access, I expect, to a new plot area where you can have larger areas. So you actually like leave the newbie area behind after having been through the dirt, the stone, and the coal mine, and then you move to like a larger area where you can start to do different things. You can choose to have your plot here still, because you do lose some money in selling it, so it is an optional thing to move on plot wise, but you won't be able to access the coal mine or the dirt mine, stuff like that. But you will get access to better crates. Better crates give you like more resources, chance to get better items, chance to get enchanted items, things like that. So it's going to, like, the entire economy is going to be, one, unboxing based on your resources, and two, completely community driven, because everything on the server, every single item sells for 0.001. No more. You need 1,000 things, whatever it is, to get $1. But you can trade with other players. So you can exchange items or money with other players, meaning that you can actually send your wood or stone or something to another player or trade for money, giving the items a more real value, just as you know it from, say, CSGO, where the entire skin part is defined by the community. What is something worth depends on what people want to pay for it, nothing else. But you can always sell anything to the server for 1,000 items for $1. The financials in that is also like, that is what I have based upgrade costs on so far. So what you need to move on from the starter to the stone tier is based on what you can grind by not selling to other players. This is not all the game has. This is the main functionality I feel behind the new world. There is also a parkour level and It is not something I'm including in this video. It is pretty crazy. Actually something Rasmus has been working on. The way the parkour works is that it is one like pretty amazing level, but it is split into an easy, medium and hard part with easy, medium and hard keys. So you can walk there and you can just complete the easy part, which is relatively easy and it's safe. You cannot fall down and die. There is no PvP enabled. When you're done with the easy part, you can choose to exit and get your easy key, or you can forfeit your easy key and move on to the medium, meaning that you don't get the easy key, but you have a chance at getting the medium one. Just as with that, once you're done with medium, you can choose to claim that key or move on to hard. Hard, however, is not just hard, it is also a PvP enabled area, and you can fall down and die in lava. So it's a huge difference from medium to hard, but you can get like chainmail armor and stuff like that in the starter area parkour level, meaning that you can get some pretty crazy stuff compared to the fact that you just need to jump. But these are the functionalities that are in place. There is a lot of testing I haven't done yet. My main focus has been on the mines, getting all the command blocks, the scripting, all that stuff working. And it is that for the first 3 levels right now, as in dirt, stone and coal, we have functional shops, we have a functional parkour. What I am missing right now is a new permission group manager. I'm looking into group manager instead of B permissions because I want to be able to sell ranks from command blocks, and B permission has a 2 command step in order to do it, meaning that I can't really do it properly with command blocks. I need 1, and with B permission I think that can be done really. So that is one of the few things I need to have ready before I can open up the server for like a bit more of a crash test than just with me and a few others. So yeah guys, that was pretty much the update I wanted to share with you guys. I'm sorry, the old project it's gone. I really tried. I think I spent like 40 hours on it after the last video, but it was a lost battle really. So what I'm just doing here is stashing up my stuff that I have gotten the hard way and pretty much calling it a day from here, because yeah, I have so many things I really want to look into on the Minecraft server here. So gonna do a bit of that, gonna be looking a bit more into Case Clicker and other games as well, but I really felt that I wanted to share a bit of an update with you guys here, because you've been very patient, you've been very good at suggesting a lot of things, and I've been reading, I've been trying, but everything, not everything, but it had to come to an end. I really tried, but I also looked back at it and kind of understood a lot of the things I did wrong, causing it to be a project that wasn't viable. So thank you guys very much for trying with me. Thank you very much for your patience, your support, and I do hope that once the new stuff here is a bit more polished and tested, that you guys want to be yeah, trying it out with me once again. For now guys, as always, thank you very much for watching.